walking in there.
Looks like McCrory. I don't know. It's quite unusual for me to actually see a parade.
John Mims and his wife Tina. Sergeant Major Mims served in the U.S. Army from 1936 to 1963. He is a Bataan Death March survivor.
Baby's on the hips and a rivet gun on the other hand.
And his friend and fellow Grand Marshal Charlie Brown. Please welcome Eugene Diegler. He is to be knighted this year in France and will be presented the Legion of Honor. Please welcome in this Saturday Plymouth Duster, we have Mr. Jack Marima, Sergeant First Class, United States Army in the 11th Airborne Division. Served in the Asiatic Pacific Theater, earning a Bronze Star. Coming in front of the theater right now, Howard and Doc Rainey. Staff Sergeant in the United States Army, Howard Rainey fought in the Battle of the Bulge. Please welcome Marie Schoen, Army Second Lieutenant, serving in the United States Army Nurse Corps from 1944 to 1945. And she met the love of her life, Lee Schoen, in Casablanca on her way back home. He went home to be with our father earlier this year. Please welcome Marie Schoen.
He's Battle of the Bulge too.
Post downhill. Neutral.
Also riding along with Marie Schoen is Korean veteran Al Koppel. Please welcome John Hess, United States Marine Corps during World War II and Korea, 2nd Marine Division Reconnaissance. In a gorgeous antique Ford pickup truck. Andy Anderson. United States Army during World War II, landed on Omaha Beach in Normandy, and fought in the Battle of the Bulge. Please welcome Charlie McHoogan. He entered World War II in the United States Army Air Force in 1942, flew 65 sorties over Italy and 98 over Vietnam.
Actually, I think the dog would be okay out here with us.
Other than barking at the other dogs, he doesn't mind the crowd as much now. Now that he's gotten used to it. I didn't know how many bands would be. I knew they don't let us blow the sirens, so I knew that part.
Please welcome Eli Jackson and his wife Gladys. Eli served in World War II Pacific Theater from 1943 through 1946.
Looks great.
The Coyotes. Next we have Gordon White, serving the United States Navy from 1944 to 1946 aboard the USS West Point, the largest troop transport ever used during World War II. And although he doesn't have a sign, we'd like to welcome my neighbor and part-time golf partner, Mr. Pete Feeney. Pete served from 1943 to 1946 as a signalman third class aboard the USS Sperry Ray Lambert.
That car was in the car show.
Again, without a sign, in the antique Ford, please welcome James Leversky, United States Marine Corps, following World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. We welcome Mr. George Potter, Chief War Officer of the United States Army from 1934 to 1959. He was in Pearl Harbor when the Japan attacked. Hello and thank you in World War II there at Charles Hughes.
Camera King.
That Mopar was loading up something fierce. It was burning mine.
That's a big fella there, isn't he?
From the United
Big fella.
States Army, Mr. Thaddeus Gray. Please welcome Lloyd Klaus and his great looking Seagull Super Sport.
This one.
Single of
Do they have a car show?
recognition. They did last night down in Bass.
Oh, okay.
There's a fairly active route in Moore County.
Smithfield, they used to set up a Smithfield every Friday night, like a old 50s style.
Please welcome to the roadster, Mr. Ed Black, World War II veteran.
They go to, is it Max breakfast every day, once a month, or I think it's once a month. There's some pretty sharp pieces of equipment.
I'd like to get another one.
I'm still looking for my first 65 Mustang coupe.
I had a one-owner 1968
A warm welcome
Barracuda.
for
My dream is a 65 Mustang coupe convertible.
United States Army, 1943 to 1945, in Normandy, Northern France, Rhineland, and Central Europe. Hello, Lenny.
Those are interesting.
From Elmcroft to Southern Pines, the World War II winner.
I met one in there a while ago that was one of the original Seabees
John Wallace,
in World War II. They took a picture of him with me and another guy that was in the same battalion I was back in the 60s. You ever go to Biloxi?
Also, Bill Flanagan, World
No,
War
never
II,
been
Korea. Robert Street, the Korean War.
Closest I come is flying over it.
Robert Powers, World War II in the Navy.
The little kids are doing better job of holding up.
Yeah.
They're going to be tired. They're going to find
The Boy Scouts
And
are
again,
getting a little lazy.
Elmcroft Group, veterans. John Wallace, Jim Lampress. Coming in front of the theater now is the group of veterans from the Southern Pines Gracious Living. Veterans in the crowd on Veterans Day, that's Wednesday, November 11th. Southern Pines Gracious Living is hosting an Italian buffet luncheon. They'll have the 82nd Airborne Color Guard and Quintet, all to support our troops and honor our veterans. The veterans for Elmcroft include Don and Dylan Alden, Ed and Paul Seacrest, Victor Sublia, Ed Clay, Larry Beeson, from Korea, Gary Womack, Adrian Mokasov, Dudley Fry, Al Coburn, Bill Valvis, Michael Kaepernick, and Cockrell, U.S. Air Force pilot during World War II. Don Coburn,
That looks like it's smiling, don't it?
Yeah.
Top first veteran. Also a prisoner of war in Germany.
Well, I think most of this
That
was
fellow in the
Dylan
back's
Coleman,
crying.
Don's younger brother, also joined the Air Force but served in the Pacific Theater in Boston.
World War II because these vets are disappearing so quickly.
I think they said we had 27 here today, didn't they?
Something like that.
I wouldn't think we'd have that.
Veterans, Chapter 83, provide assistance and
CB.
services to disabled veterans and their families.
They said we're
Thank you
losing
to the
like
DAV.
2,000 a day now.
AB Sally 2. The American Legion.
That's
Post
probably from lack of
350.
veteran care. A lot of it. Yeah, yeah.